Good morning and welcome to the Sugar
When was
City
the last
Morning
time-
Show. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es el 7 de diciembre y son exactamente las 7 de la mañana con un minuto. Muy buenos días. Yo sé que pues amaneció bastante nublado hoy, tantito fresco, pero lo que estamos viendo se va a componer el día y se va a resultar siendo un día precioso como siempre. Good morning, Delon. ¿Cómo estás?
Good morning, Emmanuel.
How are you doing?
I'm doing just. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning. And it gives me great pleasure, without no measure, to be here.
Yeah, de nuevo, muy buenos días, donde sea que nos encuentren, wherever you may be. I do understand and I do know that our coverage is extensive. You know, a lot of people, huge amount of people watch us here locally in Orange Walk, but all the way down south, good morning, Independence, Mango Creek, Punta Gorda, Dangriga, Miss Prudence, we got the message from you. Uncle Sam gave us the message. Good morning to you, and this comes with our best wishes to everybody there listening to us in Dangriga, Belize City, San Ignacio, Santa Elena, Benque Viejo, Corozal, and obviously nuestro querido pueblo de Orange Walk. Muy buenos días. Bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Como siempre, as always we do, the first thing we do is we give thanks to that man upstairs, that our creator, nuestro creador, porque hoy estamos vivos, hoy we're here. We're here because we're here. And we're going to give, I'm asking you to join me in giving thanks, in recognizing all the blessings that our Lord and Creator has given us. So I'm going to ask you to join me in saying, gracias Padre por todas tus bendiciones. Gracias Padre por la vida que en sí nos regalas. Many times we take these things for granted. Lo tomamos como un dado, un hecho que vamos a siempre estar vivos y siempre vamos a tener buena salud y siempre vamos a tener las fuerzas. Hasta que un día viene cuando resulta que lo comprueba diferente. Padre, te damos las gracias por todos los regalos que nos das, por el amor eterno, porque dentro de ese amor eterno es que nos das todo las bendiciones, nos regalas tu justicia gratis, nos regalas tu perdón, si así lo queremos, gratis, tu misericordia, todo viene a través de ti, Padre. Te damos las gracias por todo esto, porque reconocemos que todo viene de ti. Padre, como siempre, te damos las gracias por todo esto, no solo por nosotros, sino por nuestros familiares. El bienestar que le das y la buena salud que le das a nuestros familiares y nuestras amistades, que hoy en día podemos decir que estamos bien, gracias a Dios. Padre, como siempre también pedimos para aquellas personas que más lo necesitan. Aquellas personas que de una forma u otra no te tienen a ti en mente, pero continúan su vida ciegamente pensando de que ellos tienen la solución para sus problemas, cuando en sí la realidad es que solo es contigo que se encuentran las soluciones, Padre. Llévalos a una nueva conciencia, que solo es a través de ti que se logra conseguir la paz y la felicidad. Especialmente en este tiempo, Padre, cuando estamos empezando lo que es el Adviento, bueno, ya 2 semanas, cuando estamos conmemorando y también celebrando la venida de tu Hijo Jesucristo, que vino finalmente a redimirnos, a salvarnos, a quitarnos esos pecados. Padre, te damos gracias por todo esto. Te pedimos, Padre, tener más conciencia de lo que es la Navidad, para que podamos celebrar más el significado de la Navidad, recordando siempre que es la llegada, la venida, el nacimiento de Jesucristo que celebramos, y no la ropa nueva, y no la pintada de la casa. Padre, te damos las gracias por todo, te bendecimos, te glorificamos. Amén.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for those strong leading words. Kind of gloomy this morning. What do
I
it
know.
look like? Want to
Why,
remind them that we're going to do the weather report, and it's brought to you through the kind courtesy of German Vegas and Sons, Always Bus Line, Youth Connection Band, The Hungry Man Barbecue, and the station, Honorable Gaspar Vega and Vegas Imports, and Aqua Purified Water.
Good morning. If you've just joined us, muy buenos días, good morning. It's exactly 7 minutes after 7 o'clock, and you're right. Today, as I mentioned a little while, it's a little gloomy outside, but this is the report for Monday, the 7th of December, and how quickly time flies. And so, we had a little discussion the other day at home. It says, how quickly time flies. Somebody was telling the other. He says, no, I think that it's just a reflection of how busy we are during the day. If we're busy, the time seems to fly quicker. But if we're not busy, and if we're just they're doing absolutely nothing, then time will just seem as if it's dragging on. It's just the way you look at it. This is at 6 o'clock. The general situation is as follows. Moist and relatively cool northwesterly airflow is prevailing, and northwesterly airflow prevailing. For the following 24 hours, we will be seeing cloudy skies with a few showers or periods of light rain over most areas. More showers along with isolated thunderstorms will occur over the open sea. The winds blowing from the north-northwest, 5 to 50 knots, and the sea state remains as choppy. There are no advisories today. The outlook for Tuesday and for Tuesday night is cloudy spells with a few light showers, but mainly over the coast. Let's talk about the temperatures, guys. The high temperatures along the coast, only 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And a lot of people are giving a sigh of relief because the temperatures are not going all the way up to 88 and 90 and 93. Inland is going up only to 84 degrees. Obviously, we are under the cloud protection, and obviously the heat from the sun does not come through. So we are going to be, it's a win some, lose some situation. But if we don't have the direct sunlight, obviously then we have some cooler weather. And up in the hills, it will only go up to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And when we say up in the hills, we mean up in the Coxcomb range and the Vaca Plateau, because they are, a couple thousand feet above sea level, 2,000, 3,000, and in excess of 3,000 feet above sea level. The lows along the coast, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And up in the hills, guys, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides. There will be a high tide at 7:42, which is in about maybe 30-odd minutes, 33 minutes or so. There's going to be another high tide at 7:11, 11 minutes after 7, but that is tonight. There will be a low tide at 18 minutes after 1 this afternoon. And then there's another low at 21 minutes after 2. That is tomorrow morning. The sun rose this morning at 10 minutes after 6. When I came out this morning, shortly after 6, there was no sun in view. And shortly afterwards, I could barely see the little glimmer of light appearing across the horizon. The sun sets today at 18 minutes after 5. And the moon rises. The moon sets today because it's out at 2:48, 12 minutes before 3 this afternoon. And then the moon rises again at 20 minutes before 4 o'clock. But guys, that is until tomorrow morning. And we want to thank forecaster Rudon. Muchas gracias for that information brought to you through the courtesy of the Belize Weather Bureau. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Rápidamente traduciendo esta información, siendo el reporte de tiempo para hoy, lunes 7 de diciembre, a las 6 de la mañana, la situación general es reportado tal de que un flujo de aire del noroeste relativamente fresco y húmedo va a estar predominando sobre el país de Belice. Para las siguientes 24 horas, nublado, con algunos periodos de lluvia o llovizna sobre la gran parte del país. más lluvias van a estar y con tormentas aisladas van a estar ocurriendo sobre el mar abierto. Los vientos del norte-noroeste de 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar agitado. Se espera que para mañana martes y mañana martes por la noche tengamos periodos de nubosidad con algunos chubascos ocurriendo, pero estos esencialmente sobre las áreas costeras. Las temperaturas, compañeros, por la costa hoy 80 grados, en el interior del país 84 grados y por las colinas 72 grados. Las bajas por la costa 73 grados, en el interior 70 y por las colinas 66 grados. Siempre se estará preguntando a la gente, bueno, ¿y por qué por la costa siempre es más, es menos caluroso y menos frío? Bueno, ahí rápidamente para tratar de explicarlo, el mar o las aguas abiertas siempre tienen un efecto de estabilizador en lo que es las temperaturas. Porque obviamente el mar abierto tiene sus propios vientos y su propia temperatura y influye a las áreas costeras suficientemente que pues el calor no se siente tan fuerte ni el frío se siente tan fuerte. Sin embargo, las áreas en el interior que se puede clasificar no tienen ese efecto del mar, entonces ya están sin ese efecto y se siente lo que es el efecto puro de lo que es el sol y de que son los frentes de frío. No hay ese efecto estabilizador del mar. Por eso es que tenemos estas diferencias. Las mareas. Una marea alta a las 7:42 hoy por la mañana. Otra alta a las 7:11 hoy por la noche. Una baja a la 1:18 hoy por la tarde. Y compañeros, habrá otra marea baja a las 2:21, pero eso es hasta mañana por la madrugada. El sol salió hoy justo a las 6:10 de la mañana. Y se pone hoy a las 5:18 hoy por la tarde. La luna igualmente se pone, porque todavía está afuera, a las 2:48 hoy por la tarde, pero sale de nuevo, compañeros, a 20 minutos antes de las 4 de la mañana por la mañana. Y le damos las gracias de nuevo a Forecast Sarudón por esta información, que siempre agradecidos porque ellos están laborando mucho antes que nosotros para poder producir este reporte. Muchas gracias a ustedes y que tengan un buen día.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel Martinez, for that weather report. And at this time, we would like to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with more for you on the Sugar City Morning Show. We'll be right back.
When was the last time you got anything free? Well, with Digicel's new improved combo plans, now everyone talks free. With free talk in every plan and even more data for the same low monthly price. I mean, who doesn't love free? Free Sundays with our light plan, free weekends with our plus plan, free nights, weekends, and free calls to your circle with our elite and max plans, and even more free 4G data in our light, plus, and elite plans. Don't have a plan? It's easier than ever with low or no deposit for qualifying customers. Still the best plans in the country. Come in and start getting more.
Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get buff.
All talk, all text, all night for just $1.99. Now through December. With Digicel's all-new cheaper night shift. You get unlimited talk and text all night for just $1.99. Just dial *638 each night to activate. This December, go all night long, all month long with Digicel's new cheaper night shift. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
The following is a message from the Sugar Industry Control Board and the Sugarcane Production Committee. Cane farmers and the public in general are hereby informed that the Sugar Industry Control Board SICB held a meeting on the 20th of November 2015 to discuss sugar industry matters. In this meeting, the three sugarcane associations, BSCFA, CSCPA, BSCPA, and the Miller BSIASR agreed that the commencement of the 2015-2016 sugarcane grinding season would be on December 7, 2015, provided that weather and road conditions are in optimal state to allow for a smooth commencement. That has been a message from the Sugar Industry Control Board and the Sugarcane Production Committee.
Belize, it's been 1 year since Digicel promised you more. And oh, have we delivered! We started last November with more promotions, offering you a special every single month, meaning you got more free minutes, more free text, and more free data. In December, we dropped 4G data prices by up to 75%. Now, more than 20,000 new customers take their Wi-Fi on the road. For text, we were the first to introduce a low price on our bundles, and we still give you more text for your dollar. Double ups are now from $1, and 17,000 more people enjoy double up every month. What about our postpaid 610 customers? Brand new packages with more minutes, more text, 4G data, and even free weekends at no additional cost. And that's not all. More sales and more specials on the latest cell phones, as well as more giveaways and more contests on Facebook and Instagram. Now, with our Old Bring New campaign, thousands of extremely smart customers are trading in, trading up, and joining Team Digicel so they too can get more. Wow, what a year, and we're just getting started. It's pretty simple. Always more with Digicel.
Investing in the people of our country means investing in the future of our country. Working to build a stronger Belize, focusing efforts in areas where it was most needed, transforming the Belizean people through job preparedness and skills training. Almost 500 Belizeans from all over the country have received vital job preparedness trainings and have entered new jobs in the areas of customer service, marketing and sales, and in the booming business process outsourcing industry. We understand that the future of our country lays in the strengthening and the upliftment of our people. Transforming Belize, a government for all.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Presenting Channel 10's first ever Christmas extravaganza. Join us every day as we celebrate our Christmas traditions here in Belize. Your hosts, Dr. Homero Novello and Emmanuel Martinez, are preparing 12 interactive and entertaining shows featuring traditional song and dance, folklore, and traditional food enjoyed throughout the season. Make it a date. This is a show you can't afford to miss. Show begins on December 7th through to December 19th and airing Mondays through Fridays at 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. until noon. We are sure to keep you entertained with live group music and dance presentations, raffles, and big giveaways. Channel 10's Christmas Extravaganza, celebrating who we are as Belizeans. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Dear Jones here with you. For some reason, the weekend will feel long, Papa.
You think so?
For me, it feel like long holiday.
Maybe because you were doing, were you busy all throughout?
Yeah,
Then that's strange because
kind of busy.
then he was doing work that he didn't want to do.
I would say I want to do, but just, I don't know, I still feel tired. I can't feel it.
You got a keen feeling.
Yeah, pick Saturday when the sun never there, and I chop cane.
Okay. I guess one of the biggest news that we have to report this morning, apart from what is locally local news, but I think it is welcome news for all what it is the Latin American countries where Venezuela's opposition party won the majority of seats in the National Assembly in the elections that was held yesterday, Sunday. And this is significant because it's overturning nearly 20 years, almost 2 decades, of dominance by the socialists of President Nicolas Maduro. We have heard on the news, for the past months and even years about how difficult life has become in Venezuela. We have heard about people trying to get out of Venezuela. We have seen pictures of supermarkets being left bare because there's no food, there's no pharmaceuticals, in some areas no medicine, and so forth. And you begin to question, how is it that a rich nation like Venezuela, rich because it has a lot of petroleum reserves, it's one of the member countries of OPEC, which is oil producing and exporting countries, and if you'd ever go to Venezuela, I haven't been there, but some of my family members and friends have been there, you'd see huge cosmopolitan cities like Caracas, and you wonder, why is it that these people are going through such difficult times? Venezuela, the shout in Venezuela is Venezuela ganó, Venezuela ganamos. So this is welcome news for a lot of Venezuelans living within Venezuela and living outside of Venezuela. It's our hope. It's our hope that things will get better. Exactly. We will see, obviously, better things coming out. And, it's tied in with a little piece, like I said, hope, because you never know. A veces ponemos a ciertas personas y con el afán de que se mejoren las cosas y luego entonces, a little quirk of life, it doesn't turn out being that way, But Venezuela, incidentally, has the highest inflation rate in the region and has been hard hit by the continuing low price of oil. So let's hope that these people who have been elected, who have been given the mandate from the people, put all the perseverance and all the efforts in trying to bring back the Venezuelan economy, and at the end of the day, to take back Venezuela to the years when Venezuela was a thriving economy in South America, where you had huge factories, and not that they don't now, but you had huge participation from huge conglomerates worldwide who have since moved out. A lot of them have moved out because of the high inflation rate and the social conditions. So this augurs well for the people of Venezuela, and we're just hoping that everything turns out better for them in the near future, Delon. It was welcome news for a lot of people.
Well, good to hear that. No, I just hope, like you say, know that happened. There's a real hope in the horizon.
Yes.
And hopefully that they will see a better tomorrow.
That's exactly
and a
right.
new party and a new new government, new president, no?
Yes.
I almost said prime minister, new president.
Yeah, because they're a republic. It's the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. Así que, well, on the local front, there was the first sitting of the House on, was it the first?
Yep.
Sitting of the House on Friday. Yes. And quickly, just let me read what it was significant. It was the first sitting on Friday. 19 members on one side, 12 on the other. You have the newcomers who, must have been an experience for them to be as sitting members of the House of Representatives, where all of a sudden they understand they are now literally thrown into the arena where they have to defend and understand and defend their position as members, as representatives of the people, where you cannot really just sit there and close your mouth, but as good, living in a democratic country where that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Fight for the rights of your people. Don't you think so?
Well, definitely that's the way we're going to do it in the House of Representatives. That is why when Johnny stand up and talk about flood and how people at San Esteban never get help and this, they slap him in the face with the answer. You may ask. You may ask. How we know who need, if you're the representative, you never can ask the Prime Minister for help.
Did he put in a request for people? Did he do a report?
And that just show what you've been saying all along, that they sit there and they complain like nothing can happen because they are not in government, they are opposition, and they want you to believe that nothing can happen for you because you have a PUP representative, which is wrong.
Right. Another thing and that came out is, it's like if you say, damned if you do and damned if you don't. You spend a lot of money with the flood victims, and then if you wouldn't have spent a lot of money, you would have been condemned and said, see, the government didn't do anything in this regard. The government just, is not taking care of its people. Look, so much Petrocari money, this and this, so damned if you do and damned if you don't. The government has done well for its people. It has helped them with mattresses, with this, with the other, whatever. And people have said one thing, resounding vote of confidence for the government, saying thank you for everything that you've done for us.
Definitely. I mean, like we say, it's time for people to understand. And we've been saying it from the get-go. I am pretty sure that if they put the proposal together and they take it to the Prime Minister, let's gonna get it twisted. Because the Prime Minister asked for something where it no could work. Not care no bogus plan for him. Because he know the sucky finger. Not do like Kevin $5 million and can't present the books yet. That is different. We're talking about in time when we need for this heavy flooding on the condom, or the San Esteban Road where need fix so badly that people feel like they have been forgotten and they have been the last village in a Orange Walk district because of the road, the access to the road to the village is terrible. Things like these where everybody is concerned, a government for all, and then you just sit down there and complain to try bad mind the UDP government. So you always remain like a loser. Your people will always remain like losers because you don't fight for them.
And I heard Mr. Abelardo, the Honorable, I have to say what it is, Mr. Abelardo talking about, he says, I don't see any drought assistance program for the people who have lost their corn and so forth.
Where he live?
I don't know.
Where he live?
I don't know.
But
election personally, done, hello, personally, I was at the meeting when in was it in some place? No, was it in Indian Creek or San Carlos? San Carlos must have been.
We visited the south.
Yeah, we visited the south. I don't know if you were there, but when the Honorable Gaspar Vega, along with the chief executive officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, along with the chief agricultural officer, and importantly enough, along with the people from the Development Finance Corporation, were there at a meeting with the farmers and asking them, how can we help you? Obviously, the big cry was, tenemos deudas y tenemos que pagar estas deudas. Necesitamos sistemas de riego y no los tenemos. Those were the two resounding cries from the people. And what happens is that the government said, okay, if you need help with your loans, we cannot intervene if it's a private bank. But we're hoping that you have your arrangements with DFC, and what we're asking you is that if you have with DFC, what we're telling you really is that we will vamos a cancelar un año de interés de tu cuenta, y también sobre todo vas a tener la capacidad de renegociar tu cuenta. Ahora, eso te da una oportunidad para que tú te puedas poner de vuelta en tus pies. Porque dices, ok, tengo tanta deuda, tengo que pagar $5,000 de interés, no tengo el dinero y no puedo trabajar porque está estancada la cuenta. DFC te dice, vamos a renegociar tu cuenta y vamos a cancelar el interés. Vamos entonces a renegociar tu cuenta, darte dinero para que entonces tú puedas. Esto fue ayuda que se le ofreció al agricultor. Y también en el aspecto de riegos, compañeros, y lo menciono porque yo estuve ahí. El viceprimer ministro claramente dijo, traigan sus sistemas de riego completamente libres de impuestos y importantemente libres de GST. A consecuencia, ya entraron más de 10 sistemas de riego. Claro que para los sistemas de riego que son medianos o pequeños, obviamente aquellos agricultores tenían que unirse o contactar a un distribuidor para que obviamente se les traiga esos sistemas de riego. Pero que conste que la oferta siempre existe y está ahí todavía vigente, tal de que cuando ellos quieran, el sistema de riego puede traerse y libre de impuestos. Pero importantemente, estamos regresando otra vez al compromiso que tiene el Ministerio de Agricultura para esos agricultores. Así que, ¿quiere que le regalen dinero? Eso es lo que se quiere. Drought Assistance, es decir, tú perdiste 50,000, toma, 50,000. ¿Qué gobierno hace eso? Te ayuda en distintas formas. ¿Ok? Y esto es...
Oye, no, Emmanuel, the PUP, they could do that complain.
Complain. So this is another...
Behave like real blue conkers when they can't eat the spile. Because that's why when you read that comment that I said election gone because that's the line name we used during the election, and still they use that.
And still they use it.
You know, but this is who the people of the South vote for. A crazy man. He can't see where he go on right in front of him. Government they help, but he said nothing. He go like Louis Wade where they blame UDP for the bus that went up on the road. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Buenos días, Dylan. Buenos días, Mr. Manuel.
Buenos días.
Ajá, Dylan, dame el número de sanidad. Fíjate que acá atrás han quemado un caballo y apesta, güey.
¿El número de quién?
Aquí atrás, aquí por... Dame el número de... ¿No tienes el número de sanidad?
Oh, the Health Department. Ustedes quieren contactarse con el Ministerio de Salud.
Go right to the hospital.
Pero...
Tell them go to the hospital, go lodge and complain at the Health Department.
Public Health. No tengo el número así rápidamente para dártelo, pero te aconsejo, lo mejor es llamar al hospital y pídele que te den el número de Public Health. Public Health, salud, de la salud, no sé cómo decirlo en español, Public Health. Y ahí mismo te van a transferir o te van a dar el número para Public Health y ahí les platicas y les dices la situación.
Ok, papá, gracias.
Ok, hasta luego.
Gracias, feliz día.
Yeah. Why? I don't know. People like the tiny animal in the confines of other people areas, and you have to be careful with their hard, strong tongue. And again, too, just to beat a little bit on this. But yeah, we don't got nothing to talk about. Empty vessel to make the most sense. You know, he could have helped the farmers with the $7,000 they gave on government.
Well, he could have helped the farmers in the very beginning some years ago if he would have done well for the soybean project.
Yeah.
Hello.
Help himself.
Hello. ¿Qué pasó con todo el equipo, los tractores y todo lo que es, todo lo demás?
I would really love to think about it. They always ask one question, like, how the hell them they win the division again? You know, like with all of the stupidness when they do, all of it, nothing when they do.
All of it, nothing when they do. I like that. I like that. All of it, nothing that they do.
And then Bale still win.
Yes. But not for long. I'm filled with hope that the people are going to see through.
You think so?
Yes, I'm filled with hope that next general elections, Lupe Magana Dick is going to be victorious in that division.
When it comes to that kind of thing, because you know the word hope, that one bring ease.
That's the only thing that keeps you going in life, you know.
When it comes, you use it to certain areas and certain advantages. So I restrict hope to certain areas in my mind.
Okay, all right.
When it comes to them, like,
so what you're telling me is that certain things are just beyond hope.
Like Abelardo, if you beat them, Balade or Johnny, I know that they can't beat them, but I don't take out the E out of hope and start from the back. Just hop, take out the E, because for God's sake, when them Balade do for people for win. Seriously.
Every fat foul guy is Sunday, you know?
Well, I think this foul dog and Maga already Sunday miss he. Because if you need a whole show to get into that and I get crazy because watch how long Johnny did at Central. What has he done for Central? Nothing. And the guy right at the house make me had to tell her, if you may ask, did you ask? He never answer. He sit down and he not say nothing. He couldn't say, I sent a letter or I visited, because he never do it. He never do it. So, it make you wonder what people say in an embale or when embale could say. Maybe I have to have a sit down with them and I have to realize and accept that what they do is win. And maybe they will give me the secret. You know? See what watch Lake Eye. Oh, for God's sake. Well, this man not do for them people in Lake Eye. See on the news, the truck load of dirt when they go in. Free dirt for full a yard.
Exactly.
That dirt, but you know what? They give you free for poverty alleviation. You know, for the jump out in the water again in the rain. You know, why the amount of thing marking for them people, and they just
literally
they treat him like a malignant tumor. You know, like when you're sick, you got cancer, and the doctor say, I could help you with surgery. People that when the doctor says no, make me cut you because you're spread and you're gone from there. Me they know how to describe when they do it marking, and they just rinse it. Like if you have a trophy on the wall, they're pretty, and they never take it down. They broke down the wall before they take down the trophy, then they rinse down the trophy. That's how bad the bad. Broke down the wall, then they rinse down the trophy. That's like what they do with a man. Now you go right back to Josemai, Johnny, you know? And now we know that Cordell will do, and worse, Cordell now do nothing for them. Johnny now do nothing for them. Abelardo mine, and no, they do nothing for their people. How in the hell you went to the house and stand up and say, you don't see no relief for the farmers? Where you lay? It proved that you live in Union Town? Or no, you don't live in Union Town, no? Where you live? He double up. He double up, but he live like him. Stay up area, and he know how the area is. You know? But again, all they do is collect and complain. They are part of the CC, Emmanuel. You know what is CC?
No, what you're referring to?
They collect and complain.
Oh, all right. Okay, collect and complain.
They don't get the first pay, you know. They get the first 7 and the first pay.
We're asking them, what we'd like to know is, Saber, what are they doing with the $7,000?
Well, Christmas Day, they have to fix up their house. One, and they just gonna spend Thanksgiving in the States, fly fire. One of the same 3 over the talk about. They all over Facebook like big time. They fly the States, you know, fly the States, if you go eat turkey. Where you going? US? What's the visit? Just came to eat a bird. We go eat a bird and then we go back home. That's how the people they live. But when Dean Barrow give you a turkey and ham for Christmas, they complain. All they do is collect and complain. That's all they do, Emmanuel. I don't know how you see it.
Why, well, collect and complain, yes. But at the end of the day, Dylan, I think that the Prime Minister summarized it pretty well when he said, in answer to I think one of the.
Could someone get that phone in the back?
Yes. Right. Now we get that out of the system, right? When the Prime Minister was answering one of the persons who says, oh, this is corruption, and this is this, and this is that, and I think the Prime Minister, I'm trying to look for the exact wording here, because I think that it was like, well, let me see, just give me a minute there, to see if I can locate that. But
the thing is, when they go pan and they trip, you want to know who they pay for their trip? The people. And they tell you they don't get a first 7. What you want to do with that 7?
What would you do?
What I want to do? Boy, I was going to stay still. I'll give the people, boy. Help people, man. That, if the money comes for that, you do it. You know? You don't play like you don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's take a commercial break.
Let's take a break.
I just gave a sad stay up on the phone and I want to check up on it. Let's take a commercial break.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things ever run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
How can I help you, sir?
Must get credit.
Is the credit that your problem? There you go.
Thanks, you saved my life.
Never be stranded again. Digital prepaid customers dial *77 followed by the pound sign and transfer credit. That's it. Save a life today with Digicel's Send Me Credit.
Already again.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Presenting Channel 10's first ever Christmas extravaganza. Join us every day as we celebrate our Christmas traditions here in Belize. Your hosts, Dr. Homero Novello and Emmanuel Martinez, are preparing 12 interactive and entertaining shows featuring traditional song and dance, folklore, and traditional food enjoyed throughout the season. Make it a date. This is a show you can't afford to miss. Show begins on December 7th through to December 19th and airing Mondays through Fridays at 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. until noon. We are sure to keep you entertained with live group music and dance presentations, raffles, and big giveaways. Channel 10's Christmas Extravaganza, celebrating who we are as Belizeans. Merry Christmas, everybody.
With Digicel new combo plans, we share voice, text, and data at a low monthly cost. Hey, it's better when we all play together.
My name is Ken.
Sherry Burgess from New York.
Well, I believe we have come a long way.
The development it's really great. You know, the roads are much nicer.
Streets are so nice now. More commercial buildings, more businesses.
It is nothing like the Belize that I see today. I'm happy with Belize progress, and I hope they continue to do it. As a young nation, I think we're growing, and what the government is doing so far is very good for the country.
Dean Barrow is the man, and he came in and do a whole lot, change this whole country around, and
he's doing an excellent job. We're catching up.
I think that Belize have arrived finally.
Everything has changed and developed so beautifully.
We're proud to be Belizean. Proud to be Belizean.
let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Quite an interesting morning. What's the word? Abrupt break. Because I received a text here and I wanted to confirm. I made a call and the person on the other end confirmed to me. Last week we spoke about little boy that was knocked down by Adventist school. According to the information that he picked up off Facebook, said that he was already over, meaning he crossed the street already, and he was still knocked down because then the concern was that there's not really a system set up in that area where the buses, the trucks, the cars, traffic, motorcycle could start slowing down before they reach that intersection where the children uses to cross the street, the road. And they speed through there like crazy. Now I've just received word that the little child has passed away.
It's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah,
and you're right.
Did.
You're right. Last week we were commenting about all the possible measures that could be implemented in that area, because obviously since it's a school area, that obviously you have kids crossing the street, and you also have the traffic, the onslaught of traffic coming both ways, potentially it's the perfect recipe for accidents to happen. Unfortunately, we have heard the news that the young boy has passed away.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. We don't want to at this point be
well, I was told
putting
that
in the name of the individual.
I didn't even get the name, but I was told by, because I called back, I didn't know who I was speaking, but I wanted to hear somebody, and they told me that he was taken to Belize City on Saturday for some examination, some head examination or something, and unfortunately he didn't make it.
Must have been suffering some severe damage to the brain or to the head. I don't know, whatever concussions.
No wait till the man dead for telling you good. And the need for do something, but it's a section. If you don't want to do it, or you can't do it, tell me. Then I think I go find some paint and go line up out there and paint a pedestrian pass or something, because we have to start doing things with self-management.
But let's be straight up. This is the Ministry of Works.
Or that's how we call it.
This is the Ministry of Works.
We call upon the Ministry of Works, we call upon the Town Council, we call upon
intervention from the Ministry of Education as well.
Anybody will come. But you see, we don't say that for no fault the Levi dead,
Let's put in your work so that we can avoid.
Right. So every time I hear, you have to wait till somebody dead to make your hear this, hear that, which is true, and if the Levi never get that,
I guess this just begins to hint at the nature of people, which shouldn't be like that. Sometimes they're too complacent and too lackadaisical about the whole attitude towards life is, and then déjalo así, no importa. And we don't take pride in what we do. And this is why I take hats off to some people. And, they put in everything into everything that they do.
Well, that's
and they put in ambition, and they put in their pride, and says, no, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, because that's the way I like it, and that's the way it gives me success in what I do.
Then again, you have to take your hats off to their parents, and then you might watch it and say, why did I stay home? But you got some parents who carry their picnic at school in the morning.
Yes.
Go back for them 11:30, carry them back one.
Yes.
Go back for them 3.
Oh, yes.
Because, and I take my hats off today. And it look like this problem, ongoing problem.
It's an
because
ongoing
somebody
problem.
say here, morning, I just asking to the drivers passing through San Juan or Douglas to pass slow or by the community center school, especially at morning and midday when custom passes, they fly the road, they need a couple bump. Drivers in our era,
nobody is exempt from following the law. It be customs, it be immigration, it be
I guess what
the
they're
driver, the whatever. If there's a bump, please respect it.
What we are noticing here is that the children in that area, you have to be conscious that they walk the road, the feeder road, or the road where the vehicle in travel, to go to school, to get to school, and just take on the time, man. We don't need to have another accident. You know?
Right. But well, yesterday was to give closure to that part, and I know it's early to be sending condolences because, well, we'll just wait until tomorrow to do that because we're not disclosing the name or anything like that. We are not sure if the family has come to terms with that yet. So I think it would be premature for us to do that. But yesterday in the East Division, guys, who am I to tell you? There was a big tree lighting ceremony with a big event. And it was obviously work by the Honorable Elodio Aragon Jr., who is now the honorable representative, member of the House and representative from the people in the East Division. And it was a Christmas tree lighting ceremony. We do have images of, there you go, beautiful tree with a huge star at the top, guys. It was a nice, very, very good presentation that was done there. I mean, the tree was so well lit, thousands of bulbs, you know, ushering
and
in
they never
the
have
new
forgotten to do
Christmas
this one over.
Spirit. Thank you very much. And
hello.
You don't got no psychedelic cloth underneath. It's a pure tree, you know, ushering in the pure Christmas spirit of little lights flickering at night with the cool breeze blowing, and you there right there with your what you call it? I mean,
liponcho.
The liponcho. You know, this is what brings us the good old Christmas spirit. And I want to congratulate all those people who had something to do with that. I also want to congratulate all the winners because I gathered that there were raffles. Anybody who was there, you're going to leave raffle ticket, hold there, boy. And I gathered that there were raffles, there were big raffles. I gathered there were also fireworks. It began at 5 o'clock in the evening, finished at about 8 o'clock. There was Santa as well, giving out toys for kids. It was a spectacular evening for the people from the East Division. There you go. There's a figure.
Fireworks.
Right, there's the fireworks too, right? So, man, I'm glad for the people from the East. And I'm glad.
I think they finally get what they deserve.
Thank you. You took it right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
You know, they had been looking forward to this kind of thing where they have an elected representative who gives them, who takes care of them, who represents them, and who at the end of the day doesn't tell them, yo no sé, el gobierno yo no les puedo ayudar, habla con la otra persona. Pues, ¿de qué uso tienes para una persona así? En realidad, sobre todo, la gente habló y eligió al señor Elodio Aragón, y este es el comienzo de las muchas cosas, un comienzo de las muchas cosas buenas que van a suceder para el este. Y sobre todo esto fue un esfuerzo para tratar de animar a la gente, para ponernos en el espíritu de la Navidad. También sirve como una oportunidad de regalar regalos a aquellos niños y también de tener una rifa y de darles un poco a la gente a través de todos los regalos.
Caring and sharing.
Caring and sharing. So,
a government for all.
And it was open, you know, open thing. Anybody who was there, no selection process. Tú eres UDP. No. Todos estaban bien.
Well, right now everybody is UDP. Everybody on me.
Well, the same night of the election when
people
when
afraid.
UDP win, they take out the pew shirt and put on the red one.
Right now I tell you something, people are going to disco and they got a Vega shirt. They go to club in and they vote UDP. Caspar Vega shirt. Because everybody is UDP.
Everybody's a UDP.
Everybody vote for UDP. You understand?
Construction has begun, continued. It's continuing now. On the San Lorenzo Road, future Ignacio Vega Boulevard. Obviously, it came to a standstill because of the incessant rains, and obviously because of the election and, you know, not much time could have been devoted to those things, but it's coming through back again, guys. If you notice, they're doing a lot of work on the entrance, and we're hoping that it, goes through now without stopping, because that we don't have any more delays in that, because I do know, and I can tell you that it can get pretty nasty in that area because of the work that's going on, obviously. But hoping that, I'm just looking forward to the day when I can walk that street and it's well paved and with the sidewalks, and so forth. But right now, we have lots of rain. So there's only so much that can be done, and we have to be realistic, and we have to be very practical about the whole thing. You can't have workers out there under the rain, and in our sense of practicality and common sense, you can't be throwing in dirt when at the end of the day the rain comes and washes it away. So I'm just asking for patience and understanding from you guys, so that se pueda utilizar todos los recursos y se pueda utilizar bien, para que no tengamos el gran desperdicio. ¿No es cierto, Delon?
One of the things you have to give kudos is seeing a lot of police presence around town. More than double up patrol and stuff like that, because, Christmas Day.
Well, I think this is something that happens every Christmas, huh?
Yeah, well, you don't see Mr. Tillett kick that into play already, no? So, say kudos, and all the criminal minds, be careful, be aware that the police is out on the prowl, watching out if you're not come with craziness in a town, right? Emmanuel, the cane season open today?
Yes. Going back to the third item on the agenda, the cane season open today. La zafra comienza hoy. Generalmente, podríamos decir de que en otros años se empieza la zafra, como este tiempo en realidad, tenemos mucho sol, ya los camiones están en las carreteras, en los sugar road, cargando sus camiones. Desafortunadamente hoy pues tenemos tantito de lluvia y está pronosticado que vamos a tener aún mucho más lluvia. Desafortunadamente this puts a little damper on the whole process, but nonetheless today is the official opening of the Zafra 2015-2016. And inicialmente teníamos los cañeros tenían un problema con el precio de la caña. Pues si yo fuera cañero, si Delon fuera cañero, entonces sentiríamos lo que ustedes están sintiendo.
But Emmanuel,
pero,
I'll tell you something. It's good that the crop open, but a lot of farmers right now, they're not really happy with the way how things look or how it go.
Okay, can you expound on that?
Well, because remember they all agreed with this 80% delivery thing. I guess you understand that after they done gone to that, they still cut down some of the farmers them. So when I speak to some farmers, they understand why they get that.
But I think that the Cane Farmers Association has the responsibility of explaining the process
well, they
to the cane farmers.
You know when they tell them? You know when they tell the farmers? The BSI control the quota. On the real, outright, that when you reach on the scale and you don't deliver 80, they take off your name off of it.
Well, as far as I know that is true. You won't be able to deliver anymore after you've
But
done
then
with
why?
it.
But then why?
But
why
one of
after
the options is that they're keeping it beginning early, just so that after the 26 weeks, you have a period of.
Why when they don't cut you down to 80, right? They still cut down some of the farmers. They still cut down some of the farmers.
I don't understand that question.
Cut down the quota.
But if you've gotten to 80?
They cut them down some more. They hear where they go on. And now they blame the local farmer and BSI, which we know that Joe Novello, then are the one who in charge of the quota thing, no? SCPC.
Well, you have the SCPC, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
So, and what is sad, Emmanuel, that if you compare this, remember just now we talked about how they may help the farmers who had drought.
Uh-huh.
You see what they gonna ask for? They never gonna ask to raise the price of corn. They gonna ask for give you only help through with DFC. They gonna negotiate to the government with the lending institution, so they could have more money in their pocket, and they could invest again. Why the association they can't take example from that? But they sit down there, especially the big one and the green one, how they name, Ortega name, Cane Farmers Association, and they blame the government, and the government, and the government, and the government. Like the government don't want help. You understand what I mean?
But this is an insult to the people, because the people, what you're telling me, are you trying to take advantage of the ignorance of the people? Because no saben lo suficiente, entonces tú capitalizas en que la gente no sabe la verdad? Are you taking the people for fools by telling them that?
The story that Amanda Lenny asked for them, they asked for $1 raise, and they get 25 cents.
No, they're asking for 50 cents raise,
Well,
and then they got 25 cents. No, we know that it's 50 cents, because obviously 50 cents plus 50 cents comes out to $1. But they got a 25, they got a 50% raise, which is up 25 cents of the 50 cents.
I still foresee problem on corn, you know, because what happened now, I've spoken to some farmers and they tell me plain, they say, you know, deliver no cane this year. Make the bank take the quota, because we don't know the whole already. And you see, when I heard them people is this: if they borrow only loan for 10 tons of cane, right? Let's say for argument's sake, they don't cut them down to 80% that have to deliver. So they could deliver what? 8 tons out of 10. Argument's sake. And then when they go back, they still cut them down another 50, 60. So let's say they go deliver.
I think that there were two cuts. One of them was a 10% cut, which is due to the drought. Okay, 10%. Obviously, if you think you had 1.8 million or 1.75 million tons of cane in there, you don't. 10% of it was lost today. Which is I'm talking about production.
Let me get to where I was going.
I'm talking production.
Let me get to where I was going. And at the end of the day, you know you only could deliver 7.5 out of the 10 ton, 750. When time comes to pay the bank, or pay DFC, or pay whosoever you get money from, they want to collect for their money based on what you borrow, which was 10. You understand? They have to pay back for the 10. So the farmers have to go in the pocket and find money where they don't have to complete the payment to the institution. And that way, they worry a lot of them people. And instead of the association, they sit down and try work this out in a different way. What they do? Government. Oh, we got a deputy prime minister. Hold on. We got one deputy prime minister who could help with, but he don't want to help with. You understand? That's why this quota business is a funny thing, you know. And I think that maybe Mr. Novella should come back for the show, go and explain this thing, because they tell you how I get it out there. It could be that I wrong, you know. But the farmers don't understand why we only give you 80 and when you don't reach there, you still cut it down. I tell you.
I know.
Cut them down some more.
I'll take some time out sometime tomorrow to explain the whole process. You know? But
they don't got nothing more explain for that. They want to know why you cut me like that and we still have a paper.
But obviously then that's why you have to explain. They want to know why, so we will expound on it, not explain.
Know if
expound on
it. The better song like expound, because only who cut the quota co explain why, and then they need to come and make the people they know that BSI no control, no quota. Because they're just mischief, you know. Why you want to tell the farmers that BSI they cut you because they control the quota when you know that not so? You know that also. But again, the SCPC, they need to show up. You don't think so?
Yes.
They need to show up because when you buy, I tell you something, me don't like open my mouth all the time, you know, because me see things different. And then I sound like I'm crazy. You understand me? But they have things out there where you know who they tell the farmers, so? Association. Who else? Listen to me. When you really think about how the Belize Cane Farmers Association, that's what it is? Belize Cane Farmers Association. How they handle the finances. You know, all the money for Examine Fair Trade.
Thank you. That's exactly where I was going.
Examine Fair Trade. The Fair Trade money may come in for a rainy day like today.
The Fair Trade money came in to uplift the cane industry.
Man.
To put the cane farmers in a situation where they were more independent, where they could produce
the money
cane
was for
more
diversification.
efficiently, was for them to come in and be able to diversify, and for them to be able to program correctly their production, and for them to benefit the cane farmers so they would not be in the situation they are at right now.
But listen to this.
Now, 7 years later, 8 years later, regardless of how many years, and $54 million later,
what they do with that money?
How better off is the cane farmer?
I want to ask them where they spend $54 million.
How better off is the cane farmer?
$26 million US dollars.
Thank you.
They have received. 26 million US dollars. That is something like
50. Just said it, 53 million dollars. Right?
$53 million.
How better off?
Where they do with this money?
Okay.
You know where this money may come from? The diversification projects. Watch out. By now, they shall have machinery in each division. That's what you call it, division. To assist the farmers, to help the farmers save on their costs. But no, only they know what they're doing. 53 million Belize dollars.
So now, all of a sudden, they run into problems, and now they're trying to get government and pointing fingers at government.
Government and ASR. That government and ASR, the chance the farmers.
Hagamos conciencia del hecho, compañeros, de que 7 años y 54 millones de dólares después, ¿qué mejor estás tú como un candidato?
Watch out. They say they help the farmers with fertilizer, pies. I'm going to tell you something. One farmer, they only give 3 sacks. 3 sacks of fertilizer to a farmer who have like 65 tons of cane. 3 sacks, you know. Right? Then they give, that only will give 1 sack per acre. So 3 sacks only and give 15 tons. How you think?
No. 3 sacks can't give 15. This is how many tons per acre?
They give like 1 sack per acre.
How much production? Yeah, 1 acre?
Like three. Oh, you only get like what? 17, 10.
17 or 10? Which
10. One? Anyway, listen where they go. No, confuse me. Hold on.
I'm trying to get it straight.
Hold on. Then they only give 1 liter and a poison, and they only give 1 pack of 2 pack of Duron, and 2 pack of the Megan something. That's when they give.
Megan beans?
That's when they give last year. They don't give none this year.
Is this give like regalo?
Yeah, that's when they give to the farmers. That's when they claim that the money they come, how you call it?
Fair trade,
That's a fair trade money when they help the farmer. But anyway, my point is that what if there was a small farmer who got 65 tons plant out, just for argument's sake, that no one know way. Imagine the big farmer. You understand me? So what the farmers have to do, look into who the chance they. Who the chance they. Sugar City man and show hello.
solo quería decir que se quedó roja la cosa, güey, porque ahora ya nos quitaron cuota por estar quiere agarrar ahora para que llene.
¿Para qué piensa que me quiere decir que quitaron tu cuota para dar a esa?
Sí, man, ya te lo quitó. Tenías 300, te pagaba unos 30 y...
Pero no es BSI que da y quita la cuota. Eso no es cierto. Es el Sugarcane Production Committee que lo hace.
Por eso, pero ellos lo hacen.
Pero no es BSI. No es BSI. BSI no tiene que ver nada con tu cuota.
Hello.
Y eso estamos hablando justamente de eso, de que la gente tiene they have the wrong concept. That BSI les quita la cuota. BSI no tiene que ver nada con tu cuota. Tu cuota se regulariza por el Sugarcane Production Committee. Ahí está el señor Novello, el señor, yo no sé quién, todos. Ellos son los que regulan la cuota. No BSI, no el gobierno. Podría decirte que hay un comité que son los que regulan la cuota, que son los que asignan la cuota. BSI tiene un máximo, que es su producción. Ellos son los que van a, obviamente, comprar tu caña, pero al final del día es 1.3 millones su capacidad, que conste. Ahora, si hay 1.5 y hay 1.6 millones de toneladas de caña ahí fuera, pues vas a entregar tu 1.3 millones de caña, pero ¿qué vas a hacer con el resto? Si tú tienes cuota para 1.6, 1.7, 800 y te dice, pues ¿cuánto de mi caña voy yo a entregar? La pregunta es...
Sugar Cinnamon Show, hello. Yes, hello.
No terminé, man, y me cortaste.
Pero tiene que stop. Lower the volume of your television and just talk to us in the phone.
¿No?
Disminuye el volumen de tu radio, tu televisor. Ajá.
All right. Bueno. ¿No?
Aquí estamos escuchando.
Bueno, pues es que lo que estoy diciendo es que si tú tenías 300, te pagan un 40 toneladas. No es porque tú no lo podías llenar, sino porque acuérdate que empezaba tarde y todos quieren su poquito y la caña ahí está. Ahora si te lo quitaron, ¿qué vas a hacer con él? Y una de las cosas que digo es siembren y traigan porque queremos comprar cuanto haya. ¿Right? Ahora entonces ya te fregó a ti porque ya te quitó de los 300, ya te quitó 200, te quitó otro 40 y a los pobrecitos, a los chiquititos, como que para que te desanimes y entonces más tarde ¿qué va a suceder? Te vas a desanimar, no vas a tener ni para llenar porque ya no vas a poder sembrar más. Ese es el caso.
Quiero que entiendas que yo simpatizo contigo y con todos los que están en tu posición. Quiero que lo entiendas. Ojalá y no fuera así la situación, ojalá y todos tuviéramos una cuota y no tuviéramos la situación y todos entregan su caña y todos vivimos felices, pero desafortunadamente no es así. La realidad es que hay 1.5, 1.6 millones de toneladas de caña ahí fuera y BSI solo puede moler 1.3.
Did they cut your quota? Hello, did they cut your quota? Did they cut your quota?
Permíteme que continúe con el señor. Obviamente, si solo se puede moler 1.3.
¿Cuántas toneladas tiene y es ahora que ya sembró? Y entonces él tiene que pinchar cada uno para que él acumule para él.
No es necesariamente el caso. El BSI tiene una cuota bajo Research y bajo el otro tiene aproximadamente 117,000. Y no estoy defendiendo a BSI. Simplemente te estoy diciendo que es lo que sé como un hecho. Y que está puesto, no sé, bajo un arreglo ahí, que BSI tiene la capacidad y de ser un cañero. Ahora, yo quisiera que ustedes se enteren de todos esos arreglos, para que sepan antemano ¿Qué son esos arreglos? ¿Ok? Pregunten. Háganle preguntas
Because
al
three of us sit down with the
Ken
SRM.
Farmers. Háganle preguntas al SICB. Háganle preguntas y digan qué es su capacidad de BSI. BSI está sembrando más caña, sí, pero su BSI no está incrementando su cuota.
Su BSI seguro ya sembró hasta más y todo.
Sí, pero no se le está subiendo la cuota a BSI.
Y entonces, ¿a dónde va a ganar para entregar ese? ¿Qué cuota va a ganar
Ahí que
para
ellos te contesten qué van a hacer con ellos. Quizás lo quieren para research, quizás lo quieren para lo que sea.
Para que le entregue.
¿Ok? El punto es de que no nos fijemos. Bien, vamos a darnos cuenta, si tú estás pensando que quizás te están quitando a ti para darle a él, no es el caso. No es el caso. El caso es que yo quiero que tú le vayas a preguntar a la asociación cañera o que todos tengan una junta donde el mismo SCPC te pueda explicar a todos, no solo a ti, cómo es que llegaron a ese acuerdo.
Pero no se ha hecho.
Ándale, pero quiero que tú le pidas.
Tú dices a que ya te dijeron y ya te quitaron, no es que sí. Primero dijeron no van a quitar, pero cuando te dieron cuenta,
Entonces tú como cañero,
Yeah, that you have to ask them.
méntales, diles qué
Yeah,
pasó,
yeah.
explícanos cómo llegaron con este acuerdo.
That's what
Porque
I'm saying.
esto no es de BSI, esto es del SCPC
And they
que
control the quota.
regula esto.
Ahora nadie dice, ni el CIO. El CIO, él no dice nada de eso. No dice
Ah,
que quitaron.
precisamente eso es mi punto. Porque quieren mantenerte sin saber para que tú apuntes el dedo a la persona incorrecta. ¿Ya me entiendes? Eso es lo que estamos tratando de decir.
Pero Sugarboard no dice nada. Sugarboard solo es calladito.
SCPC.
Ándale, también ellos tienen una responsabilidad de hablar.
And then what you need to remember is that all decisions that are made was made together with the three associations
Exactamente.
and ASR. Everybody must sit down and come to one agreement. You understand me? Now why then they cut more on the quota? That's what
Inform.
Or we need to be educated in a way that we will do this. Everybody needs to know.
Ándale,
And
muchachos.
the only way
Así
you know
es.
is if you ask questions. I mean, for Cane Farmers Association to have a meeting and tell their members that BSI they control the quota and then can't do it.
Es
That is
incorrecto.
wrong. Huh?
I'm not in the air.
You're on the air,
You're on the
sir.
air.
Okay.
That is wrong. That is wrong.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, sir. Muchas gracias.
Yeah. I mean, you see.
Justamente, exactly what
You
we're
see?
talking
You
about.
see?
Okay?
Somebody out there is stirring mischief.
Sí,
And then I
BSI me quitó cuota. BSI no está en capacidad de quitarle cuota a nadie. Es el SCPC que regula la cuota. Es el SCPC sentándose con no sé qué más personas que dicen hay tanta producción ahí fuera, BSI solo tiene capacidad, por tanto vamos a tener que hacer ciertos ajustes. 20% de esto, agregarle lo que existió standover del verification, de lo que tienen y hacer un ajuste, bla, bla, bla. Yo no creo que hubo necesidad para tanta cosa, te voy a ser franco. Yo creo que algo mucho más simple, más fácil, pudo haberse planteado al cañero. Pero al final del día, yo no soy parte de eso. Y al final del día, este tipo de cosas promueve que los cañeros se queden con preguntas. Y
And
se
then
queden
again-
con incertidumbre y dudas acerca de cómo es de que me están quitando la cuota. Yo les pido a los cañeros una cosa. Pidan una junta con sus asociaciones y que tengan personas que estén preparadas para contestar las preguntas. No solo preparadas, pero listos para defender, si así que ellos quieren, esas decisiones.
Let's
Nosotros
take
no
this
estamos al lado de nadie.
We just want better.
Solo
So the
queremos
city man show
aclarar
hello.
ciertas cosas.
La cosa es, como dice Martínez, que ellos no saben nada. Es obvio que ellos no saben nada ahí donde están sentados. Pero el que se preocupa es el cañero, nosotros que necesitamos saber, bla, 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 dicen no. Pero la cosa es que si hay que hacer una junta, tiene que ser una junta.
Exacto.
¿Por qué se le quitó? Right?
Eso te estoy pidiendo.
El caso es de que ¿a quién le va a quedar esa cuota que están quitando?
No es que se le va a quedar a nadie. Vamos a hacer.
I think it's just
BSI,
the fact to understand what Emmanuel is saying is that the factory can only grind so much. And they're just trying to adjust it so everybody could get a fair chance of delivering something instead of nothing. But my concern with you farmers is that I think your association, these are just me, they back up the wrong tree because they keep going at government. I think what
we don't want to put nothing in the government.
you need to tell your association to go and lobby with the lending institutions so they can ease you people of paying this money that you don't have for this crop. Don't you think that that's the road that they should be taking?
Well, there I come. Because if I have the loan, then now that I have been cut the quota, how can I meet that?
Exactly, but the only way you can meet it is if the lending institution ease you. But if nobody go lobby with them, how you want to get the help? You see what happened with the farmers in the south? When the deputy prime minister visited them, they never say, oh, that won't for no fault. They say, how you could help we? He said, I can't tell Belize Bank what to do. I can't tell Scotia Bank what to do. But we could definitely help the ones who they in a DFC.
Exactly.
And they waiver the interest payment for the year, and they help them by now
renegotiate
the loan. Now, they're getting what the farmers already have, because I understand farmers not pay duty on equipment when you bring it in, farm equipments. You know, the farmers and get free licensing to one of the truck or stuff for the year.
These
fuel
stipend and
you
so
know,
forth.
all of these things. So I think that government will do its part, but I feel like on our associations, especially that one up there in the green building where like play politics, they need to tighten and start to look after the farmers. Ask them what they do, ask Ortega and what they do with $53 million when they give. Boss, you know what that $53 million?
The fair trade?
Yeah. They have gotten $53 million in at the time fair trade came on board. What they have to show the farmers, when they give you only 2 pack of Duron, only 3 sack of fertilizer, what you think they think right? The money come for help for times like this when they can go in at the bank and say, listen, give me 10 million. We want to pay off for farmers, or we put free machine in there for work for them when they could save some money. These are the questions you need to ask, boss. As Caneros, you need to ask how much divisions in Orange Rock? Very well. You think they need the whole staff up there? The association don't get cut down already because the members divide the 3 associations we have now. They still have the same among the staff. What happened to the money when the people with thief the other day? Thousands of dollars, we don't hear if they return anything. We don't hear if they return it. This is what the farmers they have to start to look after, Emmanuel. They got them poor people misguided.
And as a consequence of the delay in opening the SAFLA last season, $4 million out of fair trade money was dispersed. El dinero es de ellos, que ellos hagan lo que quieran con ello, pero al final del día que estén conscientes de los resultados de sus acciones. $4 million, which could have been used if the delay was not.
I got a message here.
If the delay was not was in place, which could have been used to
help the farmers.
To help the farmers with
Emmanuel,
this
listen
year.
to me, Emmanuel. Man, $56 million.
53.
$53 million. $26 million US dollars. $26 million US dollars. You know where I could have been doing that? You know how much tractors the association can have ready to help the farmers ease their burden? You know how much loader the association can have to help the farmers ease their burden? But no, you hear about this one gone to Germany. This one they make $120,000 for the year. This one they want field worker, understand? One field worker, and if they knock them, one field worker, they make over $100 a day. You know, they think have to come out, Emmanuel, because you not spend the farmers' money just like that. And then when you say West Truck having a sale, then poor farmers, they pile up tires in the truck because they're ready for go. But you don't know where they get money for buy it from. I'm pretty sure that money not come from the cane. What kind of help then you get from the association, especially the Cane Farmers Association, the big one, the green building I call it, where they get all of the money? What do they do for reach out to the farmers?
Es que
and when
es
you speak
tiempo.
the truth, when you speak the truth, they don't like it. They
Es que el tiempo que el cañero se envuelva más.
Maybe.
Becomes more involved and gets to know what's going on.
Maybe somebody from the association could come on the show.
Obviously.
And give us a breakdown. Give us a breakdown. We not be like Kevin. Give me a breakdown of how we spend $26 million US dollars of fair trade.
But in a Belize money, man, no? US dollars, so we get 53 million Belize dollars.
Yeah, come on.
As far as I know, it was 54, but I stand to be corrected.
When I give you the benefit of the doubt, I said 53. Can't tell me how you spend $53 million and the farmers
are no better
still
off.
They complain about the Sugar Road. The government have to release another $2 million to help them to fix their
And
road.
the Cane farmer is no better off than 7 years ago.
With 56,
¿Cómo es?
with 56 million.
How come? How come?
Most of the Sugar Road they shall be paved like Petrocaribe.
How come?
It shall be paved. You understand? Because
And those are the questions we have.
where the money gone? Me
You know?
ask them question. You the give a farmer 3 sack of fertilizer, 2 bag of Duron, or if you come in a battle, then they got the Megan. Me don't really know much about them, but 2 of this for a big cane field, and then our members. What do they do? What do they do? Now things get tight. Oh, on one cause mischief, a halabo. ASR, they control the quota, which is wrong. By the way, I just received a text. Tomorrow we will have Mr. Joe Novello on the show. He will be here, and he's a man from the SCPC. And he will tell me, because I need to know, we need to know, how the people can quota they get cut down like that. We don't agree with and deliver only 80%. No problem. Understanding that everything. But you still cut it down some more, and the man have a right to ask who get them quota. I don't think you'll put up them quota. You go put it up for next year? Huh? You go put it up?
No.
You could save it by a computer?
No, but you see,
Right.
you see
No, the man
answer-
asks a question.
Yeah, the man answers a question, but it's just a logical answer to that. If
Give
you
me the
have, this
logical
is just
answer.
an adjustment to for reality. If you have 1.7 million tons, or it's 1.6, whatever you may have,
Remember-
of production out there, and if the cane factory can only do grind 1.3, and then you come up with, si tengo 500 toneladas, and then I only delivered 80% of that. Obviously, there's an element of standover cane that you have.
For next year.
Okay? Until the following year.
Yeah, but-
So they do a convoluted little factor there, taking in this,
All right.
less the 20%.
I
Give
wanna-
me a break, let me finish
I wanna
this.
how the one that
Let
got
me finish
quota,
this.
when they got cane,
And
they
then
got quota.
something with that with verification. And after that, there was a 10% reduction for drought, and blah, blah, blah. We need somebody to come in and explain this.
Hold on, you and the drought and the 10%. We don't get all that, but why they say? Why they say? How in the world we don't agree upon 80 and cut me down more? That's what the people begs for. You understand me?
I agree.
And we
I
need
agree.
to know.
They need answers. At the end of the day, I'm not a part
How
of
the
nobody.
one they, how the one they went, I don't want to know.
And I'm
I don't want to
telling
know
you-
if they eliminate. Remember, this whole thing start because the quota wasn't distributed equally, evenly, or fairly. Remember when the survey gone out and then we find out who have cane and have another quota.
And who got
quota
and who
and
got cane.
cane.
Right.
What happened to that concept? It disappeared. So by now, I would have believed that who got quota and who got cane should have been strike off the list. I don't know if that could have happened because under the laws, I believe that everybody have to work and survive.
Or who got quota and who got cane has already planted cane so that too they can deliver their own quota.
That's what we need to know.
You know?
You smart, you know. Let's take this call. Sugar City man, show hello.
Hello, good morning. Dylan,
yeah.
I want to answer a question, man. When the price of the sugar going up to 25 cents more, that was the 1st of January?
Yes.
Because I understand some people don't raise every shilling already.
No, not correct. That's not
It is the 1st of January.
First, if you go to a shop and they raise it, tell you, stand up, take out your phone and call the police right away.
Or price control.
Oh, well, you better put that out.
And get a receipt. Get a receipt. Tell you, please give me a receipt, and then you go to the police or the price control and make them know. Because understand, some people are progressive. They say don't they sell sugar for 75 cents a pound. That's San Pablo. They don't sell sugar for 75 cents a pound.
Yeah, but as long as you have a receipt, because I know receipt, I only over $10 I got to go.
No, you ask. You tell you want a receipt.
Then you get receipt.
If you even make them write it and sign it. If they don't give you a receipt, tell you don't want the sugar.
Pass it out to the people.
All right, brother.
Put it out on the news. Okay, thank you.
He say, hi, my husband's quota was reduced from 200 to 100. It is not fair because he had cane sitting in the milk pack. What happened? The leader from the group left him for last and his turn didn't came up. Why? It is politics like they always come first with friends and family. The small cane farmers do it. That's not a group thing. Sugar City man and show hello.
Oiga, aquí en San Antonio están vendiendo la libra de azúcar a 1.10.
A la madre.
Llama a policía. Llama a la policía.
Ajá, a 1.10 la libra.
No, eso es ilegal, señora, es ilegal. Claramente. Claramente lo
¿Cómo se llama la tienda?
No. No donde leí.
No lo voy a decir porque
no lo digas.
Es allá en San Antonio.
Oh, no lo digas. All right, if you don't want to say
no. Tú llama a la policía a esa persona.
No.
Yeah, but that take us on a different level.
Call a name, you can't chance people out that San Jose when they tell the people el azúcar subió por culpa del gobierno. You know when they do check it? They use it for politics and tell the people the best is yet to come. Call a name because you know if you do that. You make Emmanuel go there and do something wrong. You feel like you're afraid of Emmanuel. Even if no man, call him. Once you don't know anybody to sell sugar for 75 cents or $1.10 a pound, and it is not time, you call this TV station and you tell me how the shop name. I don't care because you don't chance people like that. Sugar City man and show hello.
Dylan, acá en Marcos Canón también en las tiendas están vendiendo el azúcar a 75 centavos y dicen que porque Dimbaro ya lo subió.
¿Cómo se llama la tienda? ¿Cómo se llama la tienda?
Te lo voy a mandar en un texto.
Ajá, ¿viste cómo la señora no aceptó lo que tú dijiste? Hay un sentido de profesionalismo. And we have to keep those standards.
No, give me that.
Yes, that's so. Additionally, says the Bureau of Standards wants these shop owners not to try to pour the sugar that they currently have in stock to earn a price windfall when the new price takes effect on January 1st. On January 1st. No. If you know about a store, that what you call it, go to the police, go to the Bureau of Standards, and call them.
Que lo diga porque así no deja mal al gobierno.
Correcto. Exactly, man. Chance people, man. You know, you can't allow the shop them for chance people. It is already hard that the government allow the price of sugar to go up for easy cane farmers and their burden. We want to take the lick for that because everything going up only 5 cents, 10 cents, because sugar gone up. Everything that is made from sugar, the black cake that we don't want $15 a pound, How much you think you sell at $15 when some people burn the sugar for make black cake? Come on, man. If you don't know who they sell, you know, make we know. And they're saying that it's because of Dean Barrow. No, man, we know depend that. Tell me who the shop, they call me and make I know so we not go buy there. And hopefully the Bureau of Standards will read this now. They listen to this show and they could put a check on it because that should not come into effect until next year, January 1st.
It says likely, however, that some retailers may still try to scam consumers because enforcement by the Bureau of Standards is notoriously limited.
Sugar City
I have
Man,
to
show
hide behind
hello.
a piece of paper for that one.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
yes,
hello.
good morning.
Hello. Well, we live in Altamira, and then done the charge at 125 Altamira already.
See? We have a scandal
Report
there.
it. Report it.
Call all
It's
the
illegal.
house there and make them know. I just give them a text that Guinea grass, they don't sell sugar at Guinea grass for 75 cents a pound. This not correct. Not correct. I don't know the shop their name. I don't know a good shop, but I don't like when you call me and make me know because, and you know what? It's hard because people use sugar. People need a little sugar. So how you not buy? I can't tell you not buy it because I need it, but it is not right. I plea. Like I look from a different angle. I plea to the shop owners. Stop on a fool. Left the thing the way there because the sugar not gone up yet until January 1st for the new year.
Well, that's a better attitude to take. Call and give them a fair warning first and tell them, hey, stop it.
I still stand by my thing that I the petition for the people, but I tell them call you and make
you
me know.
call them out by name. Give them a break first.
Because the thing there and listen to we.
We're calling, you
what
know,
you read there,
we
what
are
you read
actually.
There, what you read there came over the news. Tell
Yes.
me they don't hear that. Sugar City Man and show hello.
Hello, good morning, Milonde. How are?
Hello. Man, when they cut you off, man. It say travelers. He said, they got a store when you can say, I want to read there, I don't care who want to get Bex. Because I don't chance people like that. Sorry, I don't stand for their shoppiness there. Traveler, he said a store when he, Conlos Chinos, aquí in Guinea Grass, the Chinaman. And they sell. The Chinaman, no need for, our final hope, he said, bring down back the price to design a Chinese. So they can understand. That can be my mission tomorrow.
Why?
Juki, I can see you. Sugar City Man, show hello.
Hello, morning. Right back here by Louisiana area. Rapple Street, they have shop sell sugar for $1 a 75 cents a pound.
Okay.
Sell bread $2.
Anything not correct, man.
That's pure hoarding.
And then at PUP, that's why.
They're worthless. You know, if you're telling you a receipt when you go buy it, yeah? They're worthless, Emmanuel. They're worthless. Because, I don't know, boy. He said, con los chinos venden azúcar 75 cents a pound. They don't understand the new sugar prices in stores take effect until January 1st. Yet there are stores in progress of selling sugar at 75 cents a pound. Already we need authorities to look into these.
That's my question.
Travelers,
where are the authorities?
Let me finish.
Where are the authorities?
Travelers 2. That I must say a store in Progresso. Me no know, no. Me don't know me, or no must say I get Bex in me, but you know what? Me not care. Because of chance people. Travelers 2 in Progresso, they sell sugar for 75 cents a pound. You need to stop it. They sell La Tienda que venda 75 cents a pound. Azúcar es too much text to come in. They don't agree with you, call and people just chance it. They blame the government for everything, believe and have to stand up for their rights and stop being afraid to talk. Yeah, man, you know, I understand that, I understand you know, Emmanuel, but they come to a certain level when your professionalism, for me, you not chance people, you don't know that any chance people are
You
just keep
see,
quiet.
all I'm saying is, if you know the name of the store, send us a text.
Well,
we will refer that
well,
to the authorities.
Well,
but
listen,
the legal implications and everything that arise, putting it on the radio, hello, I am conscious of those things.
Yeah, well, people.
All right?
Well,
I'm conscious of those things.
People go by, so.
Don't have your way.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, we 8:47. We take a break and we come back with Uncle Sam to tell us what happened over the weekend. Lot of stories themselves. Underneath is stop on stupidness.
I think we have to finish with a fair advice to all
people,
stores.
You're
not supposed to sell sugar higher than 50 cents a pound. Not until January 1st. I agree the statutory instrument has been signed, but it does not come into effect until January 1st.
Cease and desist from selling sugar for 75 cents and $1.
You cannot sell sugar more expensive than
cease and desist. I don't want anyone in China around my house or one in the shop trying to sell me sugar for 75 cents.
But above all,
boy, look here.
We're asking the authorities to quickly get involved.
Fine and confine.
Quickly get involved because this is not, thank you, this is not right. If they still insist, then I will be the first to say, put them on the air. Then I will be the first.
Well,
but first, fair
I'm
warning.
sorry, me, I know different. You want to be the first, I don't put them. Because when they do it, people now call and just, you know how much I got? About 15 texts so I can't read when they tell me. You understand me? He said, Delon, we have this all over, and Altamira shops is R&V's store all over, and they sell this thing, the Altamira, for 75 cents a pound. But Marlon Delon, I agree with all the names. Some people just chance it. We don't read that one this already. I can just get there out of my way. Right there at the Chinese store, the black water, see? In our home, in our backyard. A black water. Why this phone a trip, boy? Put it on the TV. Please, we got one picture. Put it on the TV. I don't know what part, but somebody send a picture. Show it on the TV before we go. Please. We know if the wholesaler is selling for more money. We don't know. But put it. But put it for, I don't know where that picture comes from. Somebody just send a picture where the sugar up on the shelf. For what?
They just told you who's putting that up.
Let's take a commercial.
They just told you who put that up.
More for you on the Sugar City Morning Show.
They just told you who put that up.
You say it then, since you know. You say it.
You see how we work?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Presenting Channel 10's first ever Christmas extravaganza. Join us every day as we celebrate our Christmas traditions here in Belize. Your hosts, Dr. Homero Novello and Emmanuel Martinez, are preparing 12 interactive and entertaining shows featuring traditional song and dance, folklore and traditional food enjoyed throughout the season. Make it a date. This is a show you can't afford to miss. Show begins on December 7th through to December 19th and airing Mondays through Fridays at 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. until noon. We are sure to keep you entertained with live group music and dance presentations, raffles, and big giveaways. Channel 10's Christmas extravaganza, celebrating who we are as Belizeans. Merry Christmas, everybody.
When was the last time you got anything free? Well, with Digicel's new improved combo plans, now everyone talks free. With free talk in every plan and even more data for the same low monthly price. I mean, who doesn't love free? Free Sundays with our light plan, free weekends with our plus plan, free nights, weekends, and free calls to your circle with our elite and max plans, and even more free 4G data in our light, plus, and elite plans. Don't have a plan? It's easier than ever with low or no deposit for qualifying customers. Still the best plans in the country. Come in and start getting more.
Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel. All talk, all text, all night for just $1.99. Now through December. With Digicel's all-new cheaper night shift. You get unlimited talk and text all night for just $1.99. Just dial *638 each night to activate. This December, go all night long, all month long with Digicel's new cheaper night shift. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
The following is a message from the Sugar Industry Control Board and the Sugarcane Production Committee. Cane farmers and the public in general are hereby informed that the Sugar Industry Control Board SICB held a meeting on the 20th of November 2015 to discuss sugar industry matters. In this meeting, the three sugarcane associations, BSCFA, CSCPA, BSCPA, and the Miller BSIASR agreed that the commencement of the 2015-2016 sugarcane grinding season would be on December 7, 2015, provided that weather and road conditions are in optimal state to allow for a smooth commencement. That has been a message from the Sugar Industry Control Board and the Sugarcane Production Committee.
Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Cuando son las 8:54, 6 minutos antes de las 9 de la mañana, and we've had been jumping from one topic to the other. I think that what we just saw or heard a little while ago was something that should never happen. You know, the hoarding of prices on the market is a lack of scruples from certain people. I know my partner and I have differing views on why we, should we do this, should we air them or should we not? But I will leave that as such. However, it would be very remiss of me not to include the sports segment, because a lot happened over the weekend. We are in the semifinals, and coming up very shortly, we're into the finals. This is the 7th of December. Yesterday was the 6th. We're supposed to be finishing next week, which is the 13th. Am I not right?
You're right.
13th of December. How are things going? Oh yes. How are things going in the football scenario?
Well, we go to the Triathlon football field, Papa. The Vegas Cup tournament, of course, coming down to the end. Where I believe our school went into the game quite confident. As they took on United Ballers. But in the 11th minute of the first half.
Did we have a surprise ending to that game?
Yes, we do, because United Ballers scored the first goal quite early, and that goal was scored by Jeffrey Waite. And he scored his own father, Jeffrey Waite Sr., who holds the goal for, who defends the goal for old school, so right?
Father is in one team and son is in another.
Well, the son's ended up on a better team.
Oh, the son is in the better
United
team.
Ballers.
United
Can't
Ballers.
him. But anyway,
what was the final?
Before the 90 minutes was up, well, our school was determined. They drew the game 1-1. They went into extra time, remained that way. Then the penalty kicks came. United Ballers was quite accurate from the penalty spot, scoring all fives. Our school missed one. So that put them to fight for third place now. So our school, imagine come out for the field so long face, but try again, man. We still got them third place to try to get, right? So United Ballers is up, straight to the finals. We go to the second game of the evening where San Roman versus Jaguars. Well, San Roman couldn't hold up a head against Jaguars as Jaguars defeated them by a score of 5-2. So Jaguars taking on United Ballers
this Sunday.
And Jaguars, bear in mind, Jaguars is the defending champion.
Jaguars is from where?
The town section.
Town section.
But still not team, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But they're the defending champions.
They are the defending champions, and they'll be taking on United
Ballers.
Ballers.
But that not be an easy game, yeah.
This is not going to be an easy game.
No, because United
so
Ballers
it's going to be only one game? Or
two,
is
because then you
got
got the third place, so the third place will be playing. That will be the first game.
Yeah. Oh, that will be the first.
Right.
Who comes in third and fourth?
Right.
And first and second.
Well, you still get at least something because I think fourth get 500 too, right? So
yes.
there is still
As a
something in
matter
there
of fact,
for them.
We did announce the prizes
Right,
last week.
good.
Right.
So you have San Roman and Old School. I sure Old School might be able to run away with that one. But I'll take you for San Roman out still. Then Jaguars versus United Ballers. All right. We go to the Lupe Magana Dick. We're going down south now. And these games were played once again at the Quick football field. Where San
Have
Lazaro,
most games been played at the Quick football field?
Yeah, quite a the field is average, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's one of the most, it's better than the rest that is around in the south
So,
for the
okay,
time being.
alright.
Okay, the first game we saw San Lazaro versus Agaspine Ridge. It looked as if though San Lazaro was going to take command of the game as they scored an early goal. But San Carlos bounced right back to score 3 more goals in that half to go to the locker room with a 3-1 lead. They came back into the second half. Of course, San Lazaro made some adjustments by changing their goalkeeper. Now we can only say if that goalkeeper made the grab first half, then he goes on and score. But if not win the game, you're trying to put him in the first half of the game. When he went in, he took 1 goal. He was quite outstanding, but they lost 4-1. So Agaspine Ridge into the finals. The second game, quite a classic, quite a matchup. Blue Creek versus San Carlos. It went down to the bitter end. Both teams had an opportunity. 5 minutes before the game ended, well, San Carlos took it away by a score of 2-0 over Blue Creek. And I would like to definitely pick up the Blue Creek goalkeeper, Cody. Made some fine saves, about 5 beautiful saves. But, I mean, hey, we come from way down here to way up there. We're a 3rd place now. No hard feelings. So, San Carlos takes on Agaspine Ridge. That will be a good game. But of course,
San Carlos takes on Agaspine Ridge.
Right.
And it's going to be at Yo Creek this
I
Sunday.
don't have the venue set
And
for that
the
one.
games begin at what?
1:30.
1:30.
Okay. We're going down to the east now, Papa.
Okay. This is the
Aragon's
Elodio Aragon Christmas Cup.
The first game, Carmelita versus Guinea Grass. Guinea Grass defeated Carmelita with a score of 3-2. Carlos Reyes and Javon Iko both got a goal apiece for Carmelita. Nelson Perez 2 goals and Dario with 1 goal for Guinea Grass, giving Guinea Grass the victory over Carmelita. Now, get this one. Remember last week Tower Hill took 10, right?
Yes.
Well, I tell you.
Yes.
That was Pileo.
Yes.
Right, get this. The second game, Tower Hill versus San Felipe. This game went to a draw of 3 goals apiece. 3-3 ball game. Everyone thought that San Felipe was going to walk over Tower Hill, but to everyone's surprise, Tower Hill nearly defeated San Felipe since they were the ones to draw the game just a couple of minutes before the last whistle blew. So you see, it puts San Felipe in a difficult situation to qualify. But Martin Spile, after taking 10 goals last week, they bounced right back. Brandon Manzanero 2 goals, and Jordi Cholin 1 goal, scored for Tower Hill, while Harvey Cruz 2 goals and Camilo Cruz 1 goal scored for San Felipe. This leaves San Felipe with 11 points. Now they have to wait to see what will be the result between Tower Hill and LA Boys, which will be played on Wednesday, 9th December, 7 p.m.
This Wednesday right here.
Right. If LA Boys wins, they will reach to 12 points. Then they will qualify as the 4th place for the semifinals, which will be played next Sunday, the 13th December, 2015.
So that competition finishes next week Sunday as well.
That will be semifinals.
Yeah, December. So then it finishes the
Yeah.
following week.
Sure.
But it will be the 20th. Am I that right?
So somewhere around
Because
there.
this week is semifinals
Yeah.
coming up, and then the finals are the following week on
Right.
the 20th.
Right. But
So,
you see where Tower Hill do?
I heard.
Yeah.
In fact, I
Putting
heard.
San Felipe in some serious trouble now.
Yes.
And So he want to come out and try to beat LA boys, that's for sure. Which might tell for Felipe. But anyway, the ball is wrong. Right? Well,
I guess that's a culmination to all of this. What I would like to see is the winners or the top 2 winners of each competition go into a final kickoff.
Yeah.
The Orange Walk national team competition. That would, this is just food for thought. That after Christmas or between sometime, whatever, that we have the top 2 from the north, from the east, and from the south go into a competition. And that would be. Yeah,
that happened last year, yes, but it wasn't that exciting because it was put off. Then the teams would just like drop their conditions. So, but no, if you could do it quicker now, like we already said, it'll be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pues yo te quiero dar las gracias. I want to thank you for that report, and this is revealing of the commitment that the Honorable Gaspar Vega has to the people of the North, continuing with the
fine leadership,
sports, with the trying to maintain sporting activities alive, going in the North, as well as Honorable Elodio Aragon, and I'd like to hear the sound of that Honorable Elodio Aragon Jr., who is pretty much doing the same thing in the East Division. But kudos, hats off to Miss Lupe.
She continues.
Gania Dick. Lupe, mis respetos, porque continúas con tu compromiso de continuar esta competencia, y no obstante el hecho de que pues no fuiste exitosa en las elecciones, pero sigues con tu compromiso de continuar con lo que son los partidos de fútbol. Eso es, creo que mis máximos respetos a ti y a tu familia, a toda tu comitiva por continuar esto, y que no fuiste como otra gente y dijiste, ya perdí, pues vamos a terminar. No. Esto es indicativo de el compromiso que tienes para tus proyectos. Cuando empiezas algo, lo terminas. Y mis respetos a ti.
As a matter of fact, they're planning to start the South competition like in the next 3 weeks again. You could imagine that.
Oh.
There is no fear.
Okay.
So keep the South busy.
South is alive and going.
Okay.
I think we want to thank you. I guess that this Sunday is going to be a big Sunday for a number of people. We have 2 finals, one in the north and one in the east.
We'll be winning one in the live, right?
In the east. Right? Am I right?
Right.
In the east. And then in the south, it will take it's going to be until the December 20th.
In the south, it's going to finish this Sunday also.
Okay, so it's north and south. It's east that is extended for a week.
The south and the north finishes the same time.
I had it wrong. But now, thanks for the correction.
Right.
It's exactly 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, guys. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you for tuning to us during these past 2 hours. Finally, I'd like to invite everybody to watch us tonight in our first ever Christmas extravaganza. Tonight, beginning at 8 p.m.
12 years, no?
Until 10 o'clock. We have a good show planned. First of all, I'm going to just give you a quick little advance notice on, well, a lot of people know, we have to take the religious aspect of the whole Christmas thing, So tomorrow is the feast of the patron saint of La Immaculada Church.
All right, pretty good.
So we are having a representative of the La Immaculada Church come in and talk to us about precisely that, and about how we are already in the second week of Advent, and how the church is doing in preparation for Christmas. And secondly, we have some special. I thought that we couldn't begin this program without having some sort of a bang like this, and I think that we're going to have a bang when you have people who we all know, who have been prominent and in the music field here in Orange Walk, people who at one time belonged to bands and who one time used to sing, are not there anymore, but who we have very fond memories of. And this is a trio, Mr. Alonso, Mr. August, and some other people who will be performing live tonight, featuring some good old Christmas music. So, hey, and we're going to also have our sponsors, one of our sponsors, A&R, who will be having raffles and giveaways. Así que no te lo pierdas hoy por la noche. Our Christmas extravaganza kicks off. Let me quickly give you this. Good morning, Sugar City.
Bueno, buenos días.
Buenos días a usted.
Oye, solo queremos preguntar como cuándo puede poner la luz que tiene prometido aquí el gobierno o Miss Lupe, cualquiera de los dos.
¿Qué luz a dónde?
Vamos a pasar oscuridad acá en San Lázaro.
Ah, en San Lázaro. Pues ojalá y te estén escuchando ahorita al momento. Yo no podría contestar de parte de ella, pero se lo podemos referir a ella y hacerle la pregunta a ella, porque obviamente ellos son las personas correctas para contestar esa pregunta. ¿Sí?
Ok.
Muy bien. Pero gracias,
por favor,
gracias.
Anuncie para que lo oiga que necesita trabajar. Entraron a trabajar.
Pues no entraron, pero usted la apoya.
Ah, claro que
entonces,
aquí.
claro,
Tengo
claro.
11 hijos aquí.
Perfecto, exacto. Entonces, más aún, que en San Lázaro dijo.
San Lázaro,
Muy bien.
Francisco Canche, aquí de San Lázaro.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Pues estoy segura que está escuchando. Gracias, muchas gracias, señor. Ándale. Toda la razón.
That's right.
Quisiera, por último, darles las gracias por su confianza, su sintonía. Como decía hace ratos, hoy por la noche a las 8, nuestro programa Christmas Extravaganza. 2 horas de información, 2 horas de entretenimiento. Vamos a tener a distintos invitados aquí. Y rápidamente, tomando el aspecto religioso, al principio tenemos a alguien invitado para hablar acerca de las actividades de la iglesia. Seguramente tenemos a nuestro sponsor, uno de nuestros sponsors, porque cada uno tiene una noche, A&R, está hablando acerca de sus promociones que tienen en la tienda, en las tiendas A&R en especial, y obviamente vamos a tener regalos, rifas, y por último tenemos leyendas del escenario musical aquí en Orange Walk, el señor Alonso, el señor August, el señor Severiano, presentando música aquí en vivo y trayendo de vuelta esos recuerdos que tenemos del antaño cuando salíamos y pasamos un buen rato durante la Navidad. Yo les invito a que hagan sintonía hoy por la noche, compañeros. Va a ser a las 8 cada día de la semana, y el sábado cambiamos de horario de las 10 de la mañana a mediodía. No se lo falten, va a haber premios, va a haber regalos y va a ser un buen momento. Señor, el doctor Homero Novello y yo vamos a estar sus anfitriones, así que no lo pierdan. Sam, muchas gracias.
Merry Christmas.
Muchas gracias. Y con la ayuda de Chequir, nuestro director, Morris está detrás de las cámaras, y importantemente a Rahim, que es nuestro técnico ahí detrás de todas las computadoras. Muchas gracias y les deseamos a todos un buen día. Gócenlo. Hasta luego. Nos vemos mañana. Nos vemos hoy la noche antes, pero mañana al Sugar City Morning Show de nuevo. Hasta luego.
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Presenting Channel 10's first ever Christmas extravaganza. Join us every day as we celebrate our Christmas traditions here in Belize. Your hosts, Dr. Homero Novello and Emmanuel Martinez, are preparing 12 interactive and entertaining shows featuring traditional song and dance, folklore and traditional food enjoyed throughout the season. Make it a date. This is a show you can't afford to miss. Show begins on December 7th through to December 19th and airing Mondays through Fridays at 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. until noon. We are sure to keep you entertained with live group music and dance presentations, raffles and big giveaways. Channel 10's Christmas Extravaganza, celebrating who we are as Belizeans. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Like Christmas.